So I'm Ian Blackella. I'm the area ops manager for London and the South East, looking after the asphalt business.
How many asphalt plants do you manage and what is their output?
So I look after 9 asphalt plants across 8 sites. I've got a one site with 2 plants on there, and the output last year was 1.5 million tonne. We're hopefully going to be around 1.7 million tonne this year. And then across the other units, we've got 7 plants where we've got a blend of cold addition, which is direct into mixer at all the cold addition sites, up to 40%. And then we've got a hybrid system where we've got cold wrap enabled, and we can also send wrap through the dryer, which gets screened out, which we can get combined addition of 55%. And then we've got a parallel dryer where we actually heat the wrap up as it goes through the plant, and we add it in warm.
Why is the use of recycled asphalt so important to tarmac?
So obviously, when you're talking about raw aggregates and the sustainability of using aggregates in asphalt, it is very important for us. For me, particularly in the southeast, we import 80% of our materials from across the country. When you're talking about the strains on supply chains and just getting aggregates into our business, it can cause some issues. So adding wrap in at 20% across our business allows us to have a control or influence on 20% of our supply chain within our business. It keeps the trucks off the road. So when we're importing by road, that we do have a few of our facilities. And then we've also got the rail freight as well, which can be problematic, not always down to our own issue, but we can have issues with on the network. We had a timetable change. So anything that impacts the freight can cause massive impacts for us within our business.
And the use of recycled asphalt reduces the carbon footprint on it in every ton of asphalt, doesn't it?
Massively. So it does that. Obviously, you're drying less aggregates as well. So when you're adding 40% wrap cold addition in, whilst you're superheating the aggregates, you're actually drying less aggregates. So it sort of balances it out. And when we put the new plant in at Harper Lane, we made sure that it was critical that we'd put a key wrap up to 40% cold and 15% warm. So that was spec'd out there. So that's at the early tender stage. When we got other plants brought into the country, like we put in at Snodland, didn't even have a wrap system. So we looked at mimicking what we put in at Harper Lane because we know it's tried and tested, we know it works, and the effects have been very, very positive. When it comes to wrap addition, it's about having that consistency of wrap, which is what we can control, and it's about the consistency of addition rates when we're doing the mixing. So that gives you a better consistency within the recipe, within the mix. So getting consistent levels of wrap addition is pretty key to our customer.
What about covered storage?
So we've got a couple of sites within the area that haven't got covered storage, but they are the sites that turn over a lot of wraps. So sites like Snodland, where they've got a big area to process on, they're pretty much using it as it comes off the crusher. But the rest of the sites have all got covered storage. So what we've done is that we model our sizes of wrap. So what we do, we have a coarse wrap where it's like a 10 to 20. Then we've got a 0 to 10 mil, which we can put into surface coarse. And we've got a 0 to 6 mil that we can put into ulti products. So what we found is the smaller the size, if we can get undercover, keep them as much moisture as we can, the better benefit we have when we're going through the plants. We stop with the blockages, we stop with the steam combustion when we've got cold addition going into the mixer.